Hey, what's up, everybody? It's comedian Mike Sinclair. Here tonight to talk to y'all about basketball. I'm going to give my 100% honest critique of Steph Curry's game. So here we go. Steph Curry of the Golden State Warriors, point guard, Golden State Warriors, uh, great shooter. Um, he's regarded by a lot of analysts and commentators as best player, one of the best players in the league, if not the best player in the league, or MVP the last two seasons, unanimous MVP last season, if you guys remember. I mean, of course you remember. Um, I don't see that, and I'm going to be totally honest, and I'm going to come from a basketball standpoint. People are going to see this video and be like, "Oh, he's a hater. He's a hater." But you got to not think of these things from a fan standpoint. You got to look at it um, from a logic standpoint or from a basketball standpoint. So here we go. Steph Curry is a great shooter, but as far as being the best basketball player in the league or MVP of the league, absolutely not. So scoring, how could you be the MVP of the league when you can't get your own shot? Now, when I say he can't get his own shot, I mean he cannot beat anyone off the dribble to get his own shot. Yes, he beats centers off the dribble. So the only way this guy can get off on the dribble is when you set a 1-5 screen and the center ends up guarding Steph Curry on the switch. Then he comes alive and starts bouncing around and handling the ball like Steph Curry and gets his 3-point shot off or gets in the lane. Um, but when there is a quick athletic guard on him, he doesn't want anything to do with handling the ball. He doesn't. He's not that fast or that athletic to create problems for a fast athletic point guard. So, and we see this. If we go back to the Western Conference Finals last year, we see when Russell Westbrook was guarding him, this guy didn't want anything to do with handling the ball. But when they set a screen and Adams or Cantor ended up on him, he came alive. He came alive. He's bouncing around. He's dribbling the ball all fancy, getting in the lane, getting 3-point shots off. And that's how they killed him. But we see the difference when they play Cleveland in the finals. The difference with Cleveland is Tristan Thompson, when he's playing center, he can move his feet and stay in front of Steph Curry. So the 1-5 pick and roll or the 1-5 screen didn't really work that much for him in that series. And he really struggled against Cleveland. He struggles against Cleveland every time they play him. Every time they play him because they're able to switch. They're able to switch on him. He struggles against Milwaukee because Milwaukee is very long and very athletic at every position. They're able to switch on Steph Curry and play him. Now, so like I said before, about getting his shot off, getting his shot off. Yes, he does get his shot off when he's moving without the ball. He's a great shooter when he's moving without the ball. Like I said, he is a great player, but let's be real with how we call it. He is not the best player by far in the league. He is not an MVP of the league. He is a great specialist on pretty much every team in the NBA. He's a specialist. He can knock down jump shots. Knock down jump shots. He's not going to blow by you off the dribble. He might put the ball on the deck and go by you if you have to close out hard to him, and he gives you a pump fake and goes by you, or he'll go by a center who is not quick-footed like other point guards or shooting guards or threes for that matter. He's not going to beat any of those guys off the dribble. But he's a specialist. He is a good player. Then we talk about ball handling. I always hear announcers saying, "Oh, Steph Curry's ball handling. Da da da. He's best ball handler in the league." Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. He is not anywhere near the best ball handler in the league. He is not a better ball handler than Kyrie Irving. Not even close. He's not a better ball handler than Chris Paul. Not even close. Not even close. These guys can handle that ball on a string and can get by guys because they have speed and athleticism. Now he is a little bit of athletic, but not best player or blinding speed point guard athleticism like you see other point guards with. He doesn't have that. He doesn't. He's limited athletically. He doesn't jump well, and he's not quick or fast. He can handle the ball against centers. Let's be honest. Can handle the ball against centers, and he can shoot the lights out. He causes different problems on the floor. I mean, if you come out and you set a ball screen on his man when he's dribbling the ball 7 feet beyond the 3-point line. Now, everybody that plays basketball coming up or plays basketball now, you know that you're going to go under a screen that's set that far beyond the 3-point line in a regular situation. But now, since this guy shoots the ball really well from really deep, you have to follow him over screens. So it opens up the floor for him. So you have to trail him, let him get in the lane, and come off of somebody so he can hit a guy in the corner or under the basket, or you trap him to where they throw it to you. Trap him and he'll throw it to the big man at the top of the key. He just causes different things to happen with your defense that you would not normally do with any other player in the league. You know, I'll give him that. But as far as best player, he's not top of the league in assists. He makes a lot of stupid turnovers in a game, as we've seen last year in the finals and through the playoffs. Doesn't make the greatest decisions with the basketball. As far as best player or most valuable player, he's not even the most valuable player on his team. Most valuable player on their team would probably be Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson, a player who can shoot just as good. He can go off shooting the ball, and he can defend. Now, we talk about Steph Curry being the MVP. We didn't even talk about defense yet. This guy cannot guard anyone. He can't guard other point guards. He can't. You're playing in the game, you have to hide Steph Curry on players. Like if you were playing against Memphis, you'd have to let him play Tony Allen because Tony Allen can't shoot and is limited offensively. So you have to hide Steph Curry. Have you ever, with the other MVPs in the league, like LeBron, I mean, if we're going to be honest all the time, we should give the MVP to LeBron every year. But we're talking about Steph Curry. So with MVPs like LeBron, Michael Jordan, Kobe, one thing these three guys have in common is they are lockdown defenders. Lockdown defenders. Steph Curry, to be the MVP, you can't defend anyone. You can't defend other point guards or two guards that are athletic and fast. They will go by him. They're more athletic than him, stronger than him. Have you ever seen crunch time? The other team needs one shot to win the game or go ahead. Have you ever seen someone say, "Let's set a screen. Let's set a screen so we end up with Michael Jordan guarding the guy that we want to score"? Absolutely not. You make sure you are way far away from Michael Jordan because you do not want him guarding you. You don't want LeBron guarding you in that situation. You don't want Kobe guarding you in that situation because they are lockdown defenders. Lockdown defenders. I believe if you're the MVP, you should make a difference on the offensive end and the defensive end if you're the MVP. And you should, at your position, you should be able to dominate your position. So you should be able to give it to other point guards. And if you're not fast enough to go by any other point guards or beat any other point guards, you're pretty much not the MVP in my eyes. And that's just being 100% honest. I'm not looking at it as a fan. And I tell you, I don't like the Golden State Warriors. I don't, just as a basketball fan. But if a player is good, a player is good. And I'm giving him his props. He is a good player, but he's not the best player in the league. He's not the MVP. He is not. And that's just being honest. You can call me hater all you want. I know everybody that looks at this video is going to be, oh, he's a hater. He's a hater. I'm not being a hater. Steph Curry is not the best player in the league. I'm just speaking from basketball knowledge and logic. Logic. That's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave your comments down at the bottom. This should be fun. See what you guys have to say. Some people will agree. A lot of people will agree with me. A lot of people won't. You know, and that's, you know, that's everybody's prerogative. And that's what makes this fun. That's what makes talking about sports and arguing about sports fun. You know, because everybody has their opinion. Everybody can think how they want. You know, but I think that I tend to look at things not as a fan. I look with logic, and I'm real about the things. You know, so hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, because there's going to be a lot more stuff. It's not just going to be talking about sports on this channel. We're going to do a lot of things, skits, prank calls, talking about a host of different topics, and hopefully we put a lot of funny stuff up on this channel. So this is my first commentary video that I'm putting up, and hope you like it. Hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you. Mike Sinclair, I'm out.